What is going on, guys? Whoa, is that a voice crack? Already a voice crack. How's everybody doing today? It's your boy Slick, and what we're going to be doing today is starting a fresh series. It's going to be called Crazy Lineups. I know. We did it. We thought of a series that can use lineups to my disadvantage. The true reason with this is because I just thought like crazy lineups are cool. Frank always requests them, so might as well make it a series instead of like a tank request thing. We just do crazy lineups. So for today, I took out 3 Tigers. I took out the Tiger E, the Tiger H1, and the Porsche Tiger, all at 5.7. This is a terribly stupid lineup to take out in terms of being efficient in the match. It's just a terrible lineup. If I die in my Tiger without getting any kills, I have no AA to support me. I do have a B6R3, which is a good plane, and you'll see me use it in this, but other than that, I have no support. I wouldn't be able to spawn in another heavy tank, even if I got 2 kills. So I have to do extra because of this class, or this lineup. But I like the Tiger, so there's no issues with that. I actually didn't have to spawn in any of the other Tigers aside from the E, which I took out first. My E is not spaded yet, I don't believe, but it is on its way, and it's also aced. The crew is aced because this is my Leopard crew, so I did have a good crew. Oh, and I got very lucky there. He didn't pen any of my guys. He just hit the Carnarvon hit the turret rotation, turret ring. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, what do you guys think of this series? I think it's good. All right, I'll see you in the next one. No, I'm kidding. I think, you know, starting new series is a good way to kind of, you know, change the channel up a bit. I feel like we've been doing similar stuff, you know, for the year that I ran the channel, and you guys know, I mean, I talked about it a little bit in the past couple of videos about how I'm trying to change the shit up and keep it fresh and new, and that's part of it, you know. People like the editing. I like the editing. I think some new series, some things that people haven't done yet in this game, and I kind of want to do a stream, like highlights, not every day necessarily, but you know, maybe once every 2 weeks, just highlights from my streams, because especially with fucked up Fridays now, which I'm doing today, by the way, I don't know what time, maybe 5 p.m. It just makes it like I have a lot of highlights from stream that I think would be funny to watch if you guys don't go there and chill out. So yeah, the Tigers. What do I like about the Tiger? Well, it's a box. It's easy to angle with because you can actually see it. It's one of the easiest tanks to really understand why angling works when you look at it, because it is just a box. So, you know, the more you angle it to a point from where your enemy's shooting at you, the less of a chance he has in penning either side, because you're keeping it, you know, completely angled. I like to keep this at like around a 30 to 40 degree angle from the enemy if I'm shooting at him, just because I do not want to like over angle where my side just becomes a big weak spot. At the most, you will be facing like 6.7 tanks, and they can definitely go through your side if you're a little over angled. But usually they'll just be able to pen the back where your engine is, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. Another thing to note with the Tigers is the ammo racks are really easy. Like, the Tiger is such an easy tank to kill, but it's so trolly at the same time that I can't really explain how to angle with it. It just happens, you know. You start to understand, just wiggle your tank a bit when people are shooting at you, and you'll start to get a lot of bounces. I like using the E. I get a lot more bounces with the E because of the mantlet armor. It has a different mantlet. It's more armor on the mantlet. And also, I believe it's a little bit faster, and the MG3 on top helps with anti-air capabilities. It's not actually an MG3. I think it's an MG34. But they're really nice at shooting down planes and putting a lot of shots on target. So, for example, you see an IL-2 flying around. They're low and slow. You can kill them. And the E, I think, has better turret rotation and stuff too. A bunch of soft stats. It's the late war Tiger. So I like taking that out first. I like using that. I use my H1 as a backup, and the Porsche Tiger is usually just a mean tank. And I usually don't drive it. I think I have less than, I don't even know, not a lot of hours in it. Now, another big debate with the Tigers that, you know, people talk about, but it's kind of a new thing, although it's not new, is the difference in rounds. So we have the Panzergranat and the Panzergranat 39. The Panzergranat 39 has more pen and about It's almost 3 times less, but it has 60 something TNT equivalent, 60 grams. And the Panzergranat shells have like 140 if I'm not mistaken. It's almost like 3 times the amount of explosive filler. So I like to use the normal Panzergranats. If I know I'm up tiered, I'll usually carry a mix of both, but I'll usually lead out with the more explosive one. The reason for that is I think the pen difference is about 20, but the explosive difference makes it huge. You can like hull break AA like I just did right there. If you pen, you're most likely going to kill everybody inside the tank. And I'm not saying that the other shot is bad, you know, the Panzergranat 39. I just think that I like the new one a little bit better, and that is the new shell. It was recently added. I always use the lower pen, more explosive rounds, just because I feel like I have better luck aiming for weak spots, and then when I finally pen, getting the kill, than kind of just shooting anywhere and hoping that I can get through. So, what else is there? Dealing with Brits. That's probably a tough thing, right? So, you guys know, I mean, this is an interesting match. I just pushed with the rest of the team, and I ended up getting a lot of kills, and we were in like a huge tiger formation here, which is pretty crazy. It was actually a really cool match to play. But other than the huge tiger formation, what do you do when you're by yourself against Brits? It's tough because British tanks are, you know, they all have stabilizers, they can all pen you pretty much, and it's going to be a slow death. That's why they're annoying to play against, in my opinion. You play against a Russian, if they pen you, you just die. You know, it kind of goes away. But the Brits, it's very slow and methodical, which really, you know, it's just not fun to play against. So just remember, like, if you go up against a bunch of British tanks, know that they have stabilizers, so don't try to peek them or have them peek. Most of the time, that doesn't really make too big of a difference. And the weak spots are always the lower front plate and the top of the turret. The cupolas are still, I just hit my hand, are still actually really weak. You can kill STRVs with the Panzergranat 39 rounds in the top of the turret. And when I say STRVs, I mean Cent Mark 3s, Cent Mark, well, STRVs, Cent Mark 1s, like everything pretty much, Cent Mark 10s. If you had to fight one for some reason, you can kill them in the top of the turret with the Panzergranat rounds, which is nice. And it's the same thing against American tanks. Lower front plate is the best place to shoot an American tank, and a lot of people don't like to do it. But a T-29 lower front plate, if you have the shot on it, or lower, like low side. If you have the side of a T-29, you have to shoot it low, and a lot of people don't know that. So ammo racks for most American tanks are on the floor underneath the turret. So if you shoot down there, you usually cause a big ammo rack, and that's just the best thing to do. I know it's tough to deal with though, and it's not 100% guaranteed. I mean, if you're fighting a tank that's BR higher than you, you can't expect to kill it 9 times out of 10. You know, I would say killing them 4 out of 10 times is a good estimate of what you're going to do if you play the situation right. So just remember to, you know, take everything patiently, and that's how you deal with it. So I'm getting coffee burps now. I think I've been talking too long. I'm going to leave you guys be with some airplane gameplay and chill music if you want to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the crazy lineup idea, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like. Also check if you're subscribed. And well, if you should be subscribed and you think you are, because YouTube, every time I upload a video, I lose about 10 subs when I refresh my page. It's pretty odd. I don't know why it's been doing that. So just make sure you haven't been unsubbed from the channel and whatnot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be streaming later on today, so be sure to check the Twitch too. Peace. Peace.
Despite the loss, I'm over here, gotta get across. Ready to like it or not. There is a moment meant for us, and now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow me, I won.